Welcome to the Nomadic Spaces podcast, where we talk all things interior design, tiny houses, and happy homes. Each week, we explore different interior design strategies, the unique challenges of small spaces, and accessible design solutions to help you create a more beautiful and happier home. Whether you're a fellow tiny house dweller or simply have an interest in interior design, this show has something for you. Hi folks, your host Sarah here. I am a professional interior designer and I run my own business, Suka Interior Design, where I transform spaces all over the country. I'm also a realtor here in Asheville, North Carolina, where I live with my pup Elvis in a vintage travel trailer that I renovated into my tiny dream home. Thank you so much for being here. If you like what you hear, please consider leaving a review, hitting some stars, subscribing, and sharing this show. It's how little shows like this survive. All right, let's get into today's episode.
Welcome back to the Nomadic Spaces podcast. Today's episode is called Designing a Tiny House on Wheels, 10 must-haves for your dream mobile home. Tiny houses on wheels have gained significant popularity over the past decade. They offer a minimalist lifestyle, free of movement, and a lower cost of living, generally. However, designing a tiny house on wheels requires meticulous planning and creativity to really make the most of the limited space. So here are the 10 must-haves to consider when embarking on your tiny house design journey. Number 1, efficient space utilization. One of the most critical aspects of designing a tiny house on wheels is maximizing the use of limited space. With square footage often limited to around 100 to 400 square feet, every inch must be used wisely. Multifunctional furniture is key in achieving this. For example, a sofa that converts into a bed that can serve as both seating during the day and a sleeping area at night, or a dining table that folds down from the wall can be tucked away when it's not in use, freeing up floor space. Built-in storage solutions are also essential. Instead of traditional closets, consider drawers under the stairs, shelves above doorways, and cabinets built into the walls. These hidden storage areas can hold clothes, kitchen supplies, tools, and other necessities without taking up additional floor space. Another innovative idea is to use furniture that doubles as storage, such as ottomans or benches with compartments inside. Additionally, vertical space should not be overlooked. High shelves, hanging racks, and pegboards can efficiently store items off the ground, making the room feel more spacious. Utilizing every nook and cranny ensures that your tiny house remains organized and clutter-free, enhancing the overall livability of this. Number 2, functional kitchen design. The kitchen is often referred to as the heart of the home, and this holds true even in a tiny house. Designing a functional kitchen in a compact space requires careful planning and smart choices. Essential appliances like a compact refrigerator, 2-burner stove, and a microwave or toaster oven should be chosen for their size and efficiency. Opt for energy-saving models that will not overtax your power supply. Counter space is always a premium in tiny kitchens. Consider a single bowl sink with a cover that can be used as extra counter space when the sink is not needed. Another option to consider is a pull-out counter extension, or a fold-down table that can provide additional prep space when needed, but can be stowed away when not in use. Storage is also crucial in the kitchen. Use vertical storage solutions like magnet spice rack, hanging pot racks, and pegboards for utensils. Cabinets and drawers should be optimized with dividers, pull-out shelves, and lazy Susan to make every inch accessible and functional. Additionally, consider incorporating a pantry cabinet with adjustable shelves to accommodate different size items. Lighting is also important in the kitchen. Ensure that the space has ample lighting, including task lighting under cabinets or over the stove, to make cooking and food preparation easier. Natural light can also play a big role. If possible, incorporate a window or skylight in to brighten the space and provide ventilation.
Hi friends, I hope you are enjoying this show. Listening to podcasts and reading blogs like this is a great way to gain knowledge, but to really make change, you need to take action. Luckily, taking action doesn't have to be overwhelming, timely, or expensive. My Desk Refresh Guide is a great resource you can download totally free from the link in the show notes. This guide will break down the redesign process into simple, actionable steps with tangible results to transform your space without spending a cent. Now let's get back to the episode.
Number 3, a comfortable sleeping area. A comfortable sleeping area is essential for any home, regardless of its size. In a tiny house on wheels, the challenge is to create a cozy, restful space without sacrificing too much of the limited square footage. There are several options to consider depending on your preferences and the overall layout of your tiny house. A loft bed is a popular choice as it makes use of the vertical space, freeing up the space below for other purpose. If you opt for a loft bed, ensure it is easily accessible, perhaps with a set of stairs that can also serve as storage or a sturdy ladder. Adding a skylight or window near the loft can create an airy open feel and allow natural light. For those who prefer not to climb into a bed, which is many of you, I've worked with many of you, there's a few solutions. A Murphy bed, which is a bed that folds down from the wall, is an excellent alternative. When not in use, it can be folded up, creating more floor space for daytime activities. And another option is the more traditional one of a pull-out sofa bed, which can serve as seating during the day and transform into a sleeping area at night. Regardless of the type of bed you choose, investing in a high-quality mattress mattress is crucial. Good sleep is essential for overall well-being, and a comfortable mattress can make a significant difference in sleep quality. Additionally, consider bedding that can be easily stored, such as foldable or rollable blankets. Number 4, efficient bathroom design. Designing a bathroom in a tiny house requires creativity and efficiency. The goal is to create a functional, comfortable space without taking up too much room. A wet bath, where the toilet and shower share the same space, is a common solution in tiny houses or trailers. This design maximizes the use of space and simplifies the waterproofing and cleaning process. Consider a composting toilet to minimize water usage and simplify waste management. Composting toilets are environmentally friendly and can be more practical for a tiny house on wheels, especially if you plan to live off-grid or travel frequently. They eliminate the need for black water tanks, septic, and reduce the frequency of needing to empty waste. For the shower, a corner unit or retractable shower head can help save space. A compact sink or fold-down sink can provide the necessary functionality without taking up too much room. Ensure there is adequate ventilation in the bathroom to prevent moisture buildup, which can lead to mold and mildew. Gross. Storage in the bathroom is also essential. Shelves or cabinets above the toilet can hold toiletries and towels. Consider recessed shelves in the shower for holding shampoo and such. Hooks and towel bars can provide additional storage options without taking up too much space. Number 5, climate control. Maintaining a comfortable temperature in your tiny house is vital, especially if you're planning to travel through different climates. Proper insulation is the first step to achieve this. Use high-quality insulation materials in the walls and floors, ceiling to keep your home warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Reflective or radiant barriers can also help regulate temperature. If stationary, invest in a compact, energy-efficient HVAC system, such as a mini-split unit, which can provide heating and cooling. These systems are ideal for tiny houses because they are small, efficient, and don't require ductwork. A ceiling fan can also help circulate air and maintain a comfortable temperature. If you're planning to spend time in colder climate, you also might want to consider adding a small wood-burning stove or a propane heater for additional warmth. Ensure you have proper ventilation and safety measures in place when adding any type of heating appliance. For warmer climate, portable air conditioners or fans can provide additional cooling when needed. Number 6, solar power and energy efficiency. My trailer is very energy efficient, and solar power is something I hope to be able to invest in the near future, but have not yet, so this was an inspiring topic for me to do some research on. Incorporating solar panels into a tiny house design can significantly reduce your reliance on external power sources. Solar panels, combined with a battery storage system, can power your lights, appliances, and even HVAC. This is especially beneficial if you plan to live off-grid or travel to more remote locations where traditional power sources may not be readily available. When selecting appliances and electronics, opt for energy-efficient models to minimize your power consumption. LED lighting uses significantly less energy than traditional incandescent bulbs and can last longer. Energy-efficient appliances, such as low-power refrigerator and microwave with power-saving mode, can also help reduce your overall energy. Monitoring your energy consumption is important to ensure you're not overloading your solar system. Install a power monitoring system to track uses and make adjustments as needed. Additionally, consider using a power strip with on-off switches to easily control which devices are drawing power at any given moment. Number 7, plumbing and water management. Efficient water management is crucial for a tiny house on wheels. A freshwater tank, gray water tank, and black water tank are the most essential components. The size of these tanks will depend on your water usage and how frequently you plan to travel or empty the tank. For example, a larger freshwater tank will allow you to go further in between refills, while a larger gray water tank will require less frequent emptying. Consider installing a tankless water heater for an endless supply of hot water without taking up too much space. Tankless water heaters heat water on demand, so you don't need to store a hot water in a large tank, which can save space and energy. Ensure your plumbing system is well insulated to prevent freezing in colder climates. A water filtration system can help ensure you have access to clean drinking water wherever you go. This is especially important if you plan to fill your freshwater tank from various sources, like campgrounds or natural water sources. Additionally, incorporating a rainwater collection system can provide a supplementary water source for non-potable uses like irrigation or flushing the toilet. Number 8, safety features. Safety should never be compromised, even in a tiny house. Smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, and fire extinguishers are must-haves to protect you from potential hazards. Ensure these devices are regularly tested and maintained. Install a fire extinguisher in an accessible location, such as the kitchen, where the fires are most likely to occur. Secure your house on wheels with sturdy locks on doors and windows. Consider installing a security system with cameras and alarms to deter potential potential intruders. Motion sensor lights around the exterior can also add security and help you navigate safely at night. If you plan to travel frequently, ensure your tiny house meets road safety standards. This includes proper lighting, brake systems, and weight distribution. Regularly inspect your trailer and hitch to ensure they're in good condition and can safely support the weight of your tiny. Additionally, consider taking a trailer safety course to learn how to properly tow and maneuver your tiny house on the road. Number 9, mobile connectivity. Staying connected while on the road is essential for work, entertainment, and communication. Install a reliable mobile setup such as a cellular booster or a satellite internet system to ensure you have internet access wherever you go. A cellular booster can amplify weak cell signals, making it easier to stay connected in remote areas. Consider a Wi-Fi hotspot device that can connect multiple devices to the internet simultaneously. Many mobile carriers offer data plans specifically for these devices, which can provide a more reliable and faster connection than using your smartphone as a hotspot. In addition to internet connectivity, make sure you have adequate power sources for your electronic devices. Incorporating USB charging ports and outlets through your tiny house will help your devices stay powered. Solar chargers and portable power banks can also provide additional charging options when you are off-grid. Number 10, personal touches and aesthetic. Finally, make your tiny house a real home by adding personal touches and aesthetics reflective of your style. Choose a color palette that makes the space feel larger and more open. Light neutral colors can create a sense of spaciousness, while bold accents can add personality and warmth. Incorporate natural elements like wood and plants to create a cozy, inviting atmosphere. Wood paneling, flooring, or furniture can add warmth and texture to your tiny house. Plants not only enhance the aesthetic, but also improve air quality and add a touch of nature to your living space. Personalize the space with artwork, photographs, and decorative items that make you happy. Displaying personal mementos, souvenirs from your travels, or handmade crafts and gifts can make your tiny house feel uniquely yours. Remember, your tiny house should be a reflection of you and your lifestyle, so don't be afraid to express your creativity and individuality. In conclusion, designing a tiny house on wheels is a unique and rewarding challenge. By focusing on efficient space utilization, functional kitchen and bathroom designs, a comfortable sleeping area, climate control, and safety features, you can create a mobile home that's not only practical, but also a true joy to live in. Embrace the freedom and simplicity of tiny house living and start your journey towards a minimalist, adventurous lifestyle today.
I hope today's episode was helpful and inspiring. My goal with this show is to help others make change that transforms their space and achieve their design goals. But just absorbing content, even brilliant content like this, doesn't get results. Taking action does. If you're still listening, you might be ready to fully accomplish your design goals. My challenge to you is to commit to taking one action right now before you don't. Taking action might look like booking a design project jumpstart, or maybe it's downloading the desk refresh guide, or just signing up for my mailing list. Maybe it's scheduling a complimentary connection call with me to talk more about your design goals in detail. You can find out more about all of these fun things I just mentioned and contact me directly through my website, which is sukkainteriordesign.com. That is SUKKHAINTERIORDESIGN.com. I love to connect, so please don't be a stranger. As always, thanks for being here and being a part of this community. If you liked what you heard, please take a second to review, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. It's truly the easiest way to support me and this podcast. Until next week, take care and home happy.